Libra, hi. Welcome to your November 2025 reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Libra. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. If you are interested in a Libra, please try to remember that these are for the collective, so they are general readings, okay? So if they don't resonate, that is okay. Check your other placements and other Libra readings on this channel. Take what resonates for you there. Leave the rest who may need those specific messages, okay? Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa. So please use your discretion and put those energies where they best fit in your specific situation. What kind of shuffle was that, y'all? Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. If I repeated that, I am so sorry. High vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. Helps my channel out greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. Nerves. Woo, who in their nerves right now, Libra? All right. Let's see. All right. This is for Libra. Let's get into this because I'm feeling very antsy with this. Someone is antsy in their feelings, has something to say or something. I don't know what it is, y'all. All right, Libra, November 2025, what's popping? Going forward, you are moving yourself forward here. Things might have been tricky. And you're moving forward because something is not for you, baby. Okay? It's not for you. Rest and rejuvenate. Something is depleting your energy. Okay. Something is depleting your energies quite profusely here. All right. Jesus. Flexibility and openness. What you ain't been open about for? Why you closing yourself off here? Bottom of the deck is storm warning. We're going to go ahead and leave that one out as well. Something is getting a little choppy for you here, Libra. Even though you're moving things forward because you're starting to realize that things are not for you or meant for you in this moment, you're trying to be open to new things coming in here, trying to be flexible with it. But there is storm warning on the horizon here. Oh, for some of you, it could be a tower here. A tower moment, a breakdown of something from the past coming back that hasn't been kind of settled. Or it could just be something within you. All right, let's get a romance angel and see. This is for who you may be connecting with, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, talking to, newness, whatever. You know how we do up in here. For Libra, November 2025, what is going on here? Oh, past life relationship. You have known each other before. Ooh. One more, please, on that. I just said something about the past here. A past connection. Ooh. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So again, you have shut yourself off. You've shut yourself off. You've stopped certain things, certain feelings, okay? Some of you may... This is somebody that is coming back that you've dealt with. That you've dealt with probably a handful of times in your whole lifetimes. But you can't shake this person. Huh. Well, let's see what your spirit guides, what their messages are for you for November, babies. You can't shake it. And it makes you nervous. That's why I'm feeling that nervousness, y'all. Like, there is something that is so magnetic that it vibrates for you on a different frequency. And like, you know when this person is about to come back around again because you start vibrating. Lord, that's the only way I can describe it. Leave me alone. All right, what messages for Libra, please? Okay, calm down. I gotta try to fix it again. I need a bigger table, y'all. Something, I don't know. Bothers me. Okay. You are your purpose. Heal yourself to heal the world from the storm warning, from whatever keeps coming up. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect time to be open to something, okay? Something new here. The light in you can lead the way. But for a lot of you, Libra, it leads you right back to that. And it's not saying that that is unhealthy or that it is a bad connection, because I'm not getting that yet. We'll see. But when it's preventing you from, loving yourself first here, or are you loving yourself first and that's why you keep revisiting this? To overcome, you must first climb. All right. Let's get some cosmic insight for you, Libra, for the month of November. What's coming in, what's going out, what's staying the same. It'll be up to you to decide what these cards mean for your specific situations, okay? I'm just the messenger, babies. All right, for Libra, November 2025, please. Oh, something is really wanting to knock these two cards out. Not today. Commitment. Things are getting serious. Confession. Someone has to tell you something here. Mercury retrograde. Electronic issues, communication issues, reviewing everything, the past, the present, kind of a thing. Intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. That's where that comes into. Somebody that could really put it down on you, or someone that you are extremely in tune with on a very intimate level. Yeah. Give it time. Everything in divine timing. Let things flow. And you want that intimacy to flow right where it's supposed to go. Ew. Sorry. You feel peace with this person. You can rest and just kind of, even though it doesn't feel like that, because the energy drain between the two of you is something fierce, but it still gives you that instant gratification, if you will. All right, let's see. One more shuffle and let's see what else is popping for November here. All right, for Libra, November 2025. Okay. Two of Wands, the Moon in reverse. Justice, you're showing up in your own reading, so that balance is there. Nine of Swords. The Five of Swords. Page of Pentacles here. Two more, please. Thank you. The Hangman in reverse. And the Four of Cups in reverse here. The Queen of Cups for the overall energy here. Well, you definitely have love for a situation here, okay? Unconditionally. And even though it may prove problematic, whatever this past connection is for you that you keep allowing, or not even allowing, that you willingly call out for, you have unconditional, love for the situation. And you ain't even questioning it because you know that you are balanced, you know that you are emotionally stable, but you're very caring about this situation here. And you are planning for something big, whether it's a meetup, whether it's, the discovery and learning something new about the situation here. You're willing to do it, but you still need to make a decision. Okay, Libra, you need to make a decision. Are you going to keep letting the past come out because it's titillating for you and it makes you feel good? Or are you going to start picking yourself? And again, like I said, some of you view this, that you're loving yourself first by reaching out with this past connection here, because it does make you feel good. So when you need to rest and you do need to recharge and all of that, even though whatever it is that y'all do may zap that energy, by the time it's said and done, you feel better. You feel energized and ready to go, for the next however, whatever. Okay. So you do need to make a decision here of what it is that you want to do. And release the fear of whatever this decision is going to hold for you. Okay. You do have the inner confusion because you may have certain things that, let's put it this way, like, other things that prevent you from doing certain things that you want to do here, okay? You're aware of that, okay? So that inner confusion makes things a little bit more difficult because you're not able to see what it is. With that moon in reverse, there's no, illusion here. You know what it is with this moon being in reverse, okay? And it is causing a lot of inner confusion, okay? But you are still trying to have fairness with yourself and with others and balancing things out. You're kind of grounded in your beliefs of what it is. Even though you overthink the situation, probably have a lot of sleepless nights here. And you do worry and you do fear about the outcome, okay? Because I think there's more than one person that could be affected by certain decisions that are made here, Libra. And I think you're kind of taking that all into, account here. And it does cause certain conflicts, and you could be fighting and going back and forth with people Okay, storm warning. So that feeling of defeat about the situation, because loyalty's here, loyalty's there, love there, obsession there. You got to kind of figure out what it is. Okay. But you want to win at all cost, having your cake and eating it too. Kind of a level of sneakiness. You don't even care that you're being sneaky to do what it is that you want to do, because you can just offer up keep giving opportunities and, gifts, and, that Page of Pentacles is all about opportunities and doors opening and things coming in and things that you desire or that they desire. So if one person gets upset, oh, here's this. Okay. But there is delays. There's delays in everything that you have going on here. Things are kind of at a standstill here. And I think it's because you won't choose to go forward. Even though Spirit is telling you to go forward, that certain things aren't for you, I think you're holding on to that because you don't like the lack of control here. And that fear of sacrificing, whether it's sacrificing yourself or sacrificing a connection, whatever the case is, you're not wanting to do it because it could just blow up in your face. But there is that sudden awareness here with that Four of Cups in reverse that you're trying to choose happiness here. You don't want to be, you're accepting of everything that you've done into your life up until this point. So you're withdrawing from certain situations because you're starting to see that certain connections are not made for you, are not meant for you, because the one that keeps calling you back the most is this past life relationship here. It doesn't matter who you've been with. If you've been with someone for 20, 30, 60, 80 years, it doesn't matter. This specific connection here, Libra, that you have with somebody keeps calling you back. It may not be consistent. It may be years, months, weeks in between time, but it always comes full circle again. Because that intimacy that you hold with this person is like none other. But you're still not willing to sacrifice. You're not willing to let go of the things that are not for you. Now, if you view that it's this past life connection that is not for you, then you need to let that go and stop revisiting it always and find intimacy, the same level of intimacy with someone else. But you do, in fact, have unconditional love for this situation. You want fairness in this situation. But the reality of that is you're the one who's kind of being unfair. You're the one who's kind of dragging things along here for some of you, okay? But this standstill, this storm warning, it's going to come to a head, ready or not. So some of you may have previous engagements that mean something to you, but the confession of whatever it is going to cause some backing out with that Mercury retrograde coming in. So with that coming up in your reading here, conversations might not be perceived great at this time until you get out of that energy of, chaos and storm. Ew. Well, Libra, looks like November gonna be a hard one. All right, let's close this out with the Season of the Witch. If it comes up in the reverse, I will read it out the book. If it comes up in the upright, I'll read it off the card. Okay. then we'll do some intuition reading on it. This could get very messy, Libra. All right. Libra, November 2025, please. Okay. Apples. To taste one, to taste, one must swallow it whole. And beneath the satin flame hide drowning waters. So again, this is kind of going back to that poisonous kind of thing here, okay? To taste it. It's delectable, it's delicious, but you must swallow it to get the full effect of what it is here, okay? But beneath all of that, that satin flame, that, desire, holds the poisons that may drown what it is that you're trying to do here. Or you could look at it as a more positive effect, that water underneath all of that is what keeps enticing you to keep eating from that forbidden apple. All right, Libra, that is what I have for you, my darlings. I hope this helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, my loves, I will see you in the next.